Dr. Jarsvinder was older than Cole's parents. Even though their pack wasn't that large, Cole wasn't sure he'd ever exchanged a word with him before. "I see you're over the shock," he said, barely having responded to Cole's mum's offers of tea and food. Cole stared at him from across the room, openly meeting his eyes. "Sure," he drawled. "I'm fine now." Dr. Jarsvinder inclined his head. "So I see. But of course that won't last long." Cole tried not to move, but he couldn't keep his heart from betraying his alarm. "What do you mean?" he asked flatly. "Omegas have needs, and from what I've heard, yours were fulfilled." Cole could feel himself flush, but he refused to even blink. He couldn't find any words, but the doctor seemed quite happy to continue speaking as he watched him. "Either you're already pregnant, or you will need to be soon." He didn't even notice that he'd looked away until his mother's voice brought him out of his daze. "What in the moon's name do you think you are doing?" Her voice was a growl. Cole checked on the doctor. Even humans tended to react to that tone with terror, and saw him straighten and face her. Of course, an alpha would know who the real threat was. "Telling him the truth?" he said simply. "We know the truth," she replied curtly. "We need you to help us make the truth as easy as possible, not to play with my son's feelings when he's vulnerable." "Do you think denial will help him for long?" "I'm not in denial," Cole said, finding he could speak again. He'd felt safe at once when his mum had walked in. She'd never let anybody hurt him. "So, you've considered who you will be taking as your mate?" Jarsvinder asked. He tried, but his mouth was dry, and he didn't even know what he wanted to say. "He has a whole month," his mum cut in. "He doesn't need to focus on that right this second." "Do you think people are truly that modern now?" the doctor asked, almost mockingly. "He slept with them. Nobody else would touch him now."